A win on the road. It's part of a 4-game road trip, but most importantly, an Emirates NBA Cup victory. And now the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, and one more win and they will advance to the knockout rounds. Chris Miles here with you on. It was a combination of a lot of things, but De'Aaron Fox and Devin Vassell combined to score 60 points for the Spurs, leading the way offensively. Turnovers way down. And how about Fox? Hit most points he scored as a member of the San Antonio Spurs, 37 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Thing about it is he got off to a slow start, missed his first 5 shots, never wavered, saved his best for last, 14 in the fourth quarter. We understand that this is a guy that's been an all-star, has won the NBA Clutch Player of the Year. It's in 26 games with the San Antonio Spurs here, and Fox 12 for 12 from the free throw line as well to close the game out. So just an amazing overall performance for the Spurs point guard. We heard from him a few minutes ago. So the San Antonio Spurs now improve the 2-1 in Emirates NBA Cup group play. Jacob and Danny Green, guys, it was just an excellent game for the Spurs, and winners in 4 of their last 5 without Victor Wembanyama.
Chris, thank you very much. Also joined by another Tar Heel, Harrison Barnes. Right. HB, man, what did it take to get this win? I know it's a big one because it's the Emirates NBA Cup.
No, I think a big thing for us tonight was just our energy. I thought in the first stint there, the starters really didn't do a good job of setting the tone for the game, but I thought everyone that came in off the bench provided energy. We were kind of able to find our stride there in the second half and get some stops. As
a player, what's it like to be in the Emirates NBA Cup, to be playing for something in the regular season? It seems like you guys really love the added intensity that it brings.
It was great. I think we said during training camp, we want to try to get to Vegas. As a collective, we don't really have any playoff type of experience, but I think this is a good opportunity for us to just play for something early on in the season. Try to win something collectively. Try to, play with games with meaning. See if we can raise our attention to detail. So it's been a great experience for us so far.
36 minutes, man. You're not the young guy anymore. How you feeling?
Shout out to the Epsom salt bath, man. But seriously, I think the biggest thing for us is focusing on our habits. Every single day, how can we take care of our bodies? How can we mentally be engaged? How can we, today for shoot around, we probably did a little bit more than what we usually do, but we wanted to make sure that we were prepared in what we were doing because we felt like we had some slippage in that Phoenix game. So just trying to stay ready.
What was the adjustment change to slowing down Deni Avdija?
I think the biggest thing was not letting him play one-on-one.
Yeah.
I thought in the first half, we kind of just left guys on islands. We weren't in shifts. We weren't communicating where the help was. And I thought in the second half we did a better job of trying to just make him work more for shots.
Okay. Yeah, good game, man.
I want you to be Sean Elliott and press your own 100% button. Could you do that for me?
Oh, sure. Where are we going?
So you already pressed. Just press on the screen.
Oh, right there.
Look at that.
Hey now.
100%
anywhere.
Right there. Hey. A little bump on the foul, too. I'm not going to say anything. Hey.
They let it get physical, man. Now, you know the life of a role player now. We don't get many fouls, bro.
Hey, it's not many.
Do
got to maximize shots.
Do it again. Do your 100% button again.
One more time. Boom. There we go.
Yeah. It's nice. Learn how to use the screen. I'm feeling like
you try to be Sean. Harrison, what's this been like? I mean, we've talked with Sean. We've talked your 14th year, and you are still going strong. You're having a career year. What is it like to just be in it right now?
I mean, it's great. I think the biggest thing for us right now is the energy we have in the locker room. I think collectively guys are enjoying this experience. They're enjoying seeing the early results of the work that they put in, starting from the summer, starting with the coaching staff, starting with guys staying ready, 1 through 17. Everyone is really contributing right now. So I think that's the most fun part, is that we're having a lot of fun despite the wins and losses. And I think that's a consistent thing for us.
I have one more for you. How's De'Aaron Fox, the addition to him, how's he helped the young guys like Castle and Dylan Harper along the way thus far?
He's had a unique experience this year, being hurt and missing camp and missing a lot of the games, right? So he had to use his voice in a different way than maybe he's done ever, in his basketball career. And I think for him to do that and then back that up with his play, not having those experiences, right? I think that earns a lot of trust with guys in the locker room. And I think guys have no problem following him as a leader out there.
HB. Congrats on the win.
It's a great day to be a Tar Heel.
Always a
great day to be a Tar Heel.
Yeah. Absolutely. Congrats, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, Harrison Barnes, 13 points. Mr. 100%.
The vet.
The vet. Doing everything We're back with more Spurs Live postgame after this.
Spurs win 115-102 over the Portland Trail Blazers in this Emirates NBA Cup. Congrats to him, climbing up the Spurs all-time three-point leaderboard in fourth place all by himself now. Vassell finished the game with 23 points, and he passes Matt Bonner to earn that distinction. Vassell came out in the first quarter, hit the first two buckets of the game for the Spurs, and then that three-pointer also came in the first quarter. 7 points in the opening frame, and then was Flames the rest of the game, finished with 23 points. Devin Vassell hoping to carry the offensive load. We got to remember, this is a team still shorthanded in the scoring department without Steph Castle, and of course, Victor Wembanyama off the floor. Devin Vassell, 3 made threes, 23 points, and climbing up that list where we also know that Danny Green sits in that top 5. Vassell's got a long way to go to catch him. Jacob, Danny?
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I am.
You're nervous.
It's not that long of a way to go. And I said the way he's playing and the fact that, he's made a home here, he's going to be here for some years. So I could see him. He might even catch Patty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Manu, though, number one.
Manu, yeah, I don't think anybody's catching Manu.
Manu, number one.
That's going to be tough. You got to play here for like 15, 20 years.
Exactly. How big was this win tonight, especially because it was an Emirates NBA Cup win, and the Spurs needed both? They need tonight, they need Friday in Denver to win this group.
More so just from a team standpoint. To have a collective win without some guys being healthy on the road, I'm going to say starting the road trip, but you want to go into Denver on a good note and having a good rhythm. Getting Dylan Harper back, him kind of feeling more like himself, getting up and down some, getting his win back. This was a big win. And just for the team camaraderie, team morale, this was good. Also, it doesn't hurt, to try to put yourself in play to get a little extra money or extra check to go to Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a winner-take-all situation in the Mile High City in Denver for the group. The Nuggets are 2-1. The Spurs are 2-1. The winner would be 3-1 and would win the group. And you heard HB talk about it when we just talked with him, I should say, before that last break. They want to go to Vegas because they want a little bit of a taste of sort of a playoff atmosphere type situation,
right? It's important. I mean, you don't want to be in the play-in, right? You don't want that to be your play type like atmosphere. So what other better option or choice or situation than being in a cup game? This can give you that type of experience, playing for something, more intensity, can give you a little bit of feel because a lot of these guys don't know what it's like. We do have some vets that's been there. De'Aaron Fox has been there. Harrison Barnes has been in the league for some time now. Kelly Olynyk's has been in the league for some time. But those young guys, they need some type of experience or a little bit of taste of what it's like to be in that type of playoff-like atmosphere.
Was that the greatest moment ever, Harrison Barnes doing his own 100% button?
Absolutely. I mean, Sean would think so. Definitely. Sean would definitely think so.
We'll have to get Sean there present next time while HB can do that. But nicely done, Tar Heel.
Thank
you. Ready
I
to do
did
it
okay.
again?
Yeah, I'm rolling now. I'm going to say rolling. I don't want to jinx myself. I'm getting better. You're helping me along. So hopefully next game will go even smoother, and we'll keep that streak alive.
All right, see you in the Mile High City.
For yourself.
Chris Miles, send it back to you.
Hey, Danny's got the festive Thanksgiving jacket on, so he's ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Thanks for joining us as well, Danny. Hey, how about Keldon Johnson? Came out, dropped the hammer, a double-double for him, 11 points, 10 rebounds, and this finish above the rim in the win for the San Antonio Spurs.
It was a 6-point game with about 3 minutes to go, and then I'm not sure the Blazers scored another field goal. What was going on for you guys during that stretch?
I thought we did a much better job with our discipline pressure. We had a few times, more than a few times, in the first 3 quarters, specifically the first half, where just game plan execution stuff. You're trying to do this, and then typically if you take something away in this league, they still have a counter to it, and just weren't participating in our own survival enough in that sense. And we really, really picked it up. Luke picked it up defensively tremendously, and then a variety of guys on the perimeter made it tough for Avdija as he got going. And we got dipped a couple of times. He had some walk-up threes. That was the only thing I was probably pretty frustrated with at times in the second half because we were guarding him well, and we didn't need to keep backing up. We had help behind us. But regardless, a really good response and a way to close the game.
I think these NBA Cup games are good for your group, especially that you guys are playing for something. I think if you win, whatever day that is, Friday, you go to the knockout rounds. Like, does that give you guys something?
I'm sure it does. The guys get excited about it, and I'm not trying to even downplay. Everything helps this group. We're so early in terms of the journey and trying to grow together, get healthy together, learn each other. Dylan Harper played his first game in 10 games. We played Lenny Waters some, and he helped us out tonight, and he hadn't played in a while. Cardi Bryant had an extended stretch in the first half. Keldon Johnson somehow keeps us afloat in the first half with 1 billion rebounds and doesn't finish the game. It's just we're kind of some of this stuff figuring out on the fly, and that's tough for players and teams that haven't been together. So the guys get a ton of credit for that.
Dylan, was he about what you expected after the 10-day layoff?
Yeah, 10-game layoff. 10 days, yeah. I wish it was 10 days, yeah. He was great. I thought he was great. He's trying to get his fitness level back to where it was. He's played 5 or 6 games, whatever it's been. He's going to be fantastic. His approach is great. We just got to keep getting in shape and get his reps back.
I know you guys brought in
Well, you heard head coach Mitch Johnson just say it on Friday against Denver, a game you can see on KENS 5 starting at 8:30, the ability to lock up a spot in the knockout part of the Emirates NBA Cup. They're in the driver's seat following this win over the Portland Trail Blazers. A double-double for Julian Champagnie, a double-double for Keldon Johnson. You heard head coach Mitch Johnson say how critical those guys were. There's Mitch, and the San Antonio Spurs have now won 4 of their last 5 without Victor Wembanyama in the lineup. This is the second of a 4-game road trip. They did it here on Thanksgiving Eve, 115-102. Congrats to Devin Vassell moving up the Spurs all-time three-point list as well. I'm Chris Miles. Thank you for hanging out with us here on Spurs Live.